Alright, I apologize for not posting a video for quite some time. It's been a crazy week. And this stand I'm using to hold the phone up is some cheap garbage product I purchased from Amazon. And like most products on Amazon that has 5-star ratings from everyone, it's actually garbage. So at any moment it could collapse. To do an update on a previous video regarding the unemployment, I mentioned before that I had received a letter about having possibly qualified, but I was ineligible for reasons that they apparently couldn't explain in the letter, and I would have to go online to rectify that, and they sent an email pretty much saying the same thing. I also mentioned on my last video that in that email they provided a link to I wouldn't want to call it a portal, but a website that just basically gave information on the PUA, the Pandemic Assistance Unemployment Fund, whatever it's called. And as of that last video, going online and checking it out, I couldn't find the portal. There was no portal available. A few days ago, I posted something on a YouTube video. They were talking about the unemployment benefits, and I made a comment that in Florida the portal for the PUA hasn't been opened up yet, and of course some troll felt the need to post that I need to open my eyes and look better because the portal was open. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's right, maybe the portal is open. So I went online and I checked out that same website again. I clicked on every possible link that you can click on, and the links would either send me back to the original website where you would fill out your unemployment, make a claim, or it would send me right back to the same PUA information page. So I couldn't find a link to provide any kind of information. So I again went online and checked out some news articles, and as far as I know, the portal for the PUA still hasn't been opened yet for Florida. So that means it's behind by what was it supposed to be in late March. It was supposed to start, so it's about 2 months behind. Will it be played retroactively? Again, I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it. What I did find though, and I'm gonna post a link on it on this video, was I forget what it's called, I'm sorry guys, I have a headache and my ears ringing, and I came out here to work out and people just keep getting in my way as I'm trying to sprint. Like, it's not like a GoFundMe, but it's just a page where you sign your name, a petition page to request that Florida start sending out the PUA funds, because they have it. The federal government sent the funds to the government. But what's irritating me, and I presume a lot of people, is we're talking at least $1 billion that they have sitting in their funds, gaining interest on it, while people are out here starving, hungry, and are unable to make ends meet. And the Republicans, the conservatives, as of the date of this video, are now touting that the unemployment has dropped. But they're making it seem like the unemployment has dropped massively, when relatively speaking, the unemployment is probably the highest it's been since the Great Depression. So I don't know what they're celebrating, but it looks to me like they're finding any possible reason to justify not sending out any additional stimulus, or they'll keep saying that they want the current stimulus to come into effect before they do anything. And you know, Florida's run mostly by Republicans, so in my opinion, that's why a lot of people still haven't gotten their funds. So what else? I was surprised about this. They said I qualified for food stamps. Go figure. I assume they're going to be sending some card out eventually, but what I don't understand is, when I went onto the unemployment website to fix whatever it was they said that made it ineligible, nothing was stated. They simply said that if I wanted to make my claim for the following 2 weeks, I would have to fill out some additional information, which I did. But what made me frustrated was that they sent me to a few pages where they basically were asking you questions like, are you able to work? And if you're able, why haven't you gone out and looked for work? And if you have gone out and looked for other work, you need to give us information about who it was you applied to, give us their names, their numbers, their address, the day you applied. I mean, yada, 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 yada. And here's the thing. If the government requests that businesses shut down, and as a result of a government order, you cannot work, why then does it make sense for the government to then ask you to prove why you can't work, or to prove that you tried looking for work? And I went online, and some news agencies, as of a few days ago, posted that Squinty McDumdum said that he was going to waive the proof of work, whatever it's called, requirement, but it's still there. And I did this just a couple days ago. I was fighting with the website. It's still there. Oh, and remember how when you would try and go online for months, because they haven't fixed it. If anything, they've made it worse, or they've come up with some asinine idea to fix it. Remember how when you would go onto the website, it would consistently kick you off, or it would ask you to log in, and when you try to log in and you try to enter your information, it'll suddenly crash and send you back to the login screen. And so yada yada yada, everything you could think of that it messes you up when you try and fill out your form or check on your claim, it does. So they've created a virtual waiting room. So when you go online now, instead of it crashing on you every 5 seconds, it just basically sits on this screen with this progression bar and a man walking along the progression bar. And when I did it, I think on Thursday or Friday, it literally took, I think, about 45 minutes, almost an hour, before I was able to log in. But here's the catch. Once that progression bar reaches its end point, you have about 5 or 10 minutes. I forget how long it is, but it's a fraction of the time you would have to wait for you to enter your information, or it'll kick you right back out and you'll have to go and wait again. I mean, wow, dude. That was their idea. That's their idea. Basically, it's almost like you're trying to drive down the road, and the road is so messed up, so full of potholes and dents and obstacles, that you have to kind of like navigate around the road or back up and try different routes. So now their plan is to just basically put a big barricade on the road, and then you just sit there for 45 minutes, and then a route opens up for you. It's really no difference. It's just as bad as before, so I'm not sure. It's almost more like an organized way of creating chaos. So I don't know, guys. Again, I'm gonna post that petition. It looked like they were looking for 100,000 signatures, and they're at about 38,000 now. So I know my channel's about as unpopular as a channel can get, like 3 subscribers. Oh, and somebody commented on one of my previous videos, and for whatever reason, unless the person removed the comment themselves, it looks like YouTube removed the comment. So I didn't get a chance to see it, but it looked like they were saying something complimentary. So if that's the case, thank you. If you were cursing me off, I guess thank you as well. I don't know, whatever. One more thing. I'm trying to remember, guys, sorry. Yes, I did qualify for the EIDL loan. So I would strongly recommend, guys, that you Google the PPP loan. I believe a website that you can enter the PPP information is called cabbage.com. That's cabbage with a K. And you can go on there and fill out your Paycheck Protection Program information. I do believe it still works if you are self-employed, and or try filling out for the EIDL. However, as far as I know, with the EIDL, they haven't authorize any additional funds unless you're in an agricultural business. So there's still the PPP. So again, cabbage.com, KABBAGE.com, and hopefully you can get some information and be able to fill that out. All right, guys, good luck.